You're stuck in traffic. Your EV battery's at 4%. The nearest charger is 10 miles away, and someone's already hogging it with their half-dead SUV. On the other hand, in Zimbabwe, someone has finally created a car with its own power supply, no charger, cable, or worries. Meet the world's first self-charging electric car, a machine that breaks the rules and rewrites them while coasting down the road like it's powered by pure wizardry. And guess what? It wasn't built in a Silicon Valley lab. It was built by Maxwell Chikumbutso, a Zimbabwean inventor who just might have leapfrogged a global industry. His car doesn't sit from a solar panel or plug into a wall. It generates its own power using radio frequency energy. That's right, it charges itself from thin air. And once you wrap your head around that, the idea of stopping for electricity suddenly feels very 2022. So what is this car exactly? From the outside, it looks like a compact hatchback, modest, practical, green. But beneath the hood sits a piece of technology that sounds like it belongs in a Marvel script. At the heart of the vehicle is a device called the microsonic energy device, a black box that silently hums as it converts radio frequency signals into electric power. As long as RF waves are present, and they always are, whether from radio towers, Wi-Fi signals, or Earth's own electromagnetic field, this machine can keep generating power. In other words, no plug, no panel, no petrol, just perpetual power. Now, this isn't a solar car that depends on sunlight or a hybrid that secretly sips fuel. This is a car that literally drinks from the invisible energy soup we all live in and keeps moving. Let's talk about the brains behind the machine. Maxwell Chikumbutso isn't your everyday engineer. He never went to engineering school. He learned by tinkering, building, testing, failing, and eventually creating. By all accounts, this man was born to invent. He claims to have built radios from scratch as a teen, then graduated to more ambitious projects like a radio-powered TV, a helicopter, a drone, and eventually this, the green power machine, Africa's answer to the world's growing demand for sustainable, smart transportation. And he didn't just build the car. He built the technology that powers it. With no billion-dollar budget, no global R&D department, and no line of funding from Silicon Valley, Chikumbutso produced something EV giants haven't even dared to promise. A vehicle that never needs to stop to refuel or recharge. No charger? No problem. Let's pause and picture what this means. Imagine waking up, getting into your car, and just driving. There's no need to monitor battery levels. No more frantic Google searches for charging stations. No parking lot yoga while you hover by a charger for an hour. The self-charging car simply keeps going. The technology works by capturing ambient radio frequencies, converting them into electrical current, and storing that energy in onboard batteries, all while the car is in motion. That means you could theoretically drive this car across a continent without ever needing to stop for fuel or plug in. Hills? It climbs them. Charging anxiety? Gone. And all of this is wrapped up in a surprisingly simple frame. No futuristic spaceship aesthetics here. Just a car that looks like it belongs in your garage, even though it functions like it belongs in the next century. The big reveal happened during a public demonstration in Zimbabwe. The car was rolled out, the cameras started clicking away, and Chikumbutso took some time to explain the black box beneath the hood. The car drove around the demonstration area multiple times, proving its point. It didn't need a drop of fuel or a minute of charging. With that in mind, let's take a closer look at the tech. Here's what we know about the car's internal magic power source. The microsonic energy device harvests ambient RF energy. Think of it like a high-tech antenna mixed with a power converter. For the battery, energy is stored in a standard EV-style lithium battery system, but it's constantly topped up. The drive system offers a fully electric drivetrain, powered directly by the battery, no gas engine, no hybrid backup. This vehicle is designed for consistent, long-range operation without external input. The energy system of this vehicle is compact, allowing room for passengers and trunk space. From the outside, it's business as usual. It's a brilliant act of integration. The car doesn't look like a lab experiment. It looks like something you take on your daily commute. But behind that simplicity is a wild leap in what we think cars can be. Why is this a revolution? If you remove the need to refuel or recharge, you change everything. How we travel, how far we can go, and what infrastructure we need. Charging stations? Irrelevant. Long road trips? Go for it. Remote communities? Instant access to clean mobility. It's not just a matter of cost or convenience, it's freedom. And it came not from the pages of a tech magazine, but from a garage in Harare. If scaled, this invention could transform entire economies. Places where charging infrastructure is non-existent could suddenly leap into the EV era with zero need for installation or upgrades. Rural mobility, urban transport, emergency response. The potential is staggering. What's next? Right now, this is a prototype. A bold, running, driving, fully functional prototype. It's not yet in production, but it's proven something most people thought impossible. Maxwell Chikumbutso has hinted at bigger plans. He wants to manufacture, to scale, and to share the technology. But he's doing it on his own terms. His focus is clear. Build an African solution for the world, not wait for approval or validation from the usual players. And frankly, he doesn't need their permission. He's already made a car that powers itself. What more does he need to prove? This isn't a one-off. It's a preview. Africa just hit the accelerator. With innovators like Chikumbutso, Africa is redefining what's possible, not by copying trends, but by solving problems differently. This car represents a bigger truth. Innovation doesn't belong to a place. It belongs to the people who refuse to believe that impossible means forever. So while the rest of the world is busy building faster chargers and smarter batteries, one inventor in Zimbabwe skipped the line and built a car that doesn't need either. And the road ahead? It's wide open. Want one? So do we. But for now, we'll be watching, learning, and hoping that this green machine soon finds its way onto global roads. Because when your car charges itself as you drive, every journey becomes infinite. What do you think of this? Tell us in the comments.